Welcome to Theclastyle, my beautiful friends. And today I'm going to be sharing with you how to sew a frayed edge cushion. And I'm also going to be doing a stenciling. So guys, I hope you will stick around to the end while I show you how I did this. So I have my brown cotton. I'm using brown cotton. I'm using a lovely stencil that a friend of mine had brought for me. I have all my little markers. This is one that I'm going to show you later how I did the partner to it. I have my paint collection and I have my brushes. So let's get started. I have cut out my brown cotton with my measurements 19 by 19. Seam allowance is not needed in this case. I am going to be putting in a 2.5-inch borderline. Once all my measurements are in, and this is for the front and the back, both of them is going to be cutting 19 by 19. So I have my pieces here and I have my measurements. What I'm using, guys, is the stencil that my friend had brought for me. And they have a sticky back to it, so it goes on nicely to the surface of whatever it is you're going to be stenciling on. And it's an aloe vera plant in a pot. So I've mixed my yellow and my blue to get the shade of green that I wanted. And you can add or less or more of it depending on the colors that you want. I will also be using a red to do the pot at the bottom. And I'm just using a brush. You can use a sponge brush or, a foam, anything that you wish to. So easy cleanup when you pull it off. When you pull off the stencil, you just wipe it off and put it away to use again. So this is how the pieces look. I have a small aloe plant and a bigger one. And I am going to put in a 2.5-inch border all around. This is the line that is going to let me know where I stop with my free edges. And I am going to draw in that hard line so that I can see it to know where to stop. So I'm just going to be using a ripper to pick off the threads from it. And I'm going to just pull them out. Fabrics all have a warp and a weft side of it. That's how it is woven together. Some weaves are tighter and some are slack. This one comes out very easy, and I'm going to pull it up to that border line. And guys, this is another stencil it up challenge hosted by our lovely Ceej DIY, and do check out in the description box for all the information, and her lovely co-host Krista at Krista's Crafty Life and La Persia at Creating It Myself. Guys, do check out in the description box for all the links provided, and do head across to their channels and let them know I sent you. So on the borderline, I ran a machine stitch, top stitch to hold the sides together. I left the opening at one edge, and I am using Velcro, guys, because I figure Velcro holds very nice. It's secure. I love to use it on a lot of things that I do. I just cut it down to a smaller strip. The Velcro has a soft part and a rough part. The soft part is the female, the rough part is the male. So I am just adhering it to the edge of the upper the fray side, and I'm going to put one on either side, and I'm going to do the same thing to the other edge. Slip cushions into it, and this is how it looks. It's gorgeous and the colors really pop. So guys, on to my next stencil piece. I have some tints that I've been collecting, peas and all different types of stuff. And this is what a drink comes in. A Milo drink, I think it was. And I had gotten them from a company that a friend of mine was working at. And they normally throw it out. So I decided to make something with it. I decided that I'm going to use some spray paint and get it sprayed, and I want to do a stencil on it. So I have my blue acrylic paint ready to go, and I'm painting my tin I'm going to do 2 coats on it, each of all the things that I'll be working on, and let that dry properly before I do my stenciling. So I did a red. I'm going to do some other colors, pinks and whites and so on. I'm using a metallic. It's a silver finish, and with this it will come out very light, and this is a lovely vine stencil I'll be using. I'm not putting the stencil straight. I want to slant it so that it looks like it's going up on the tin. And with this particular metallic paint, I will have to paint like about 3 times the coats, and this is how it turned out when I was finished. This is the bigger stencil that I'm putting around this tin, and this is how this one looks. So guys, I came across a stencil tin in a store, and it had some nice words on it, and when I got the stencil, I decided I'm going to try to do that particular tin. I did end up doing like about 3 of these white ones because I got the tin that I actually wanted after I videotaped this particular one. And I got the tin with the lines coming across. They had 2 lines coming across. That I think had some cereal type of thing in it. And I was so happy when I got that one. Now this is the tin that I had seen that I wanted, and you notice the lines on it. I love these because I think it breaks up that bareness of a whole tin with just nothing around it. And I did use this stencil foam to get those lines, the little markings around it, just like how I saw the original one had. So guys, let me know what you think. I did spray paint the inside to give that finished look, and I think it turned out nice. Let me know what you think. So this is my stencil presentation, and I did put it in the kitchen, and I'm going to put some spoons and so remember guys to do check out in the description box for the lovely Ceej, and all the information for the co-host and the playlist will be in the description box. Please head across there, let them know I sent you, and see what all their lovely stenciling ideas they have in store for you. So guys, happy to always have you in my company. I hope you have enjoyed my cushion and my stencil pieces. Do remember to drop your comments, and I always love having you comment on my videos. Lovely friends I have. And this is the other piece. I did put some scissors and craft scissors and so on in here, and the other one I did use for my pencils and pens and so on. So guys, I'm always happy to be in your company. Catch you later. Bye guys.